guess we can't do it at Backlash because it's too late because we haven't booked anything really for Backlash outside of what, 4 matches we got now?
Yeah.
Got plenty of time.
It's this weekend.
It's this weekend. And, they got to make sure they have 2.5 hour block of commercials filled in there.
Oh, God. I'm going to be so tired of seeing that gambling app, the General, and probably
Morgan and Morgan.
Oh, God, Morgan and Morgan. No, the dude's got to spend his money because he's getting involved in campaigns now. He started up a super PAC.
He's also on YouTube. I was watching... Okay. This is just a quick side tangent, okay? Mm-hmm. I've been watching on YouTube. I've been going down the rabbit hole of people creating their own like rail car contraptions to go onto old railways that aren't being used anymore.
Most of them, okay.
Yeah, like solar paneled, like boxcar type shit. Someone took like an EV and turned it into a rail car. Someone turned their e-bike into a rail car. Fun stuff. I don't remember which one it was. On one of these that I was watching, they were sponsored, like in video advertisement for Morgan and Morgan.
Derek, you don't understand. In the southern tip of Florida, where I am, they are everywhere. Morgan and Morgan is like headquarters in like Orlando or some bull. They are everywhere around here. And I blame John Oliver. Because like 4 years ago, he did a bit on Last Week Tonight where he made a meme of their regular commercials where it was just them saying Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan over and over again. Yeah. And he turned them into a meme, and then they started making money off of it. Okay. And then they leaned into the memes. Their billboards are memes out here. You're in a good place now.
Yeah, I'm sitting cross-legged. They will fall asleep. It happens every time.
Yep, crisscross applesauce.
That's right. Crisscross applesauce.
Bam. Oh, man.
Open your mouth and take my balls.
Oh, that's just like the perfect way to start an actual episode of this week's podcast, because there's some people who are we're no longer comfortable with WWE and are no longer working for him. Surprisingly, I can't believe it, Derek. Jeff Cobb and Tongaloa are gone.
I know. You mean Mateo Lote Cobb?
No, not anymore. It's gone. He's not that anymore.
I know.
It's dead. It's gone.
It's dead. I feel like... I mean, okay. Hear me out. All right, hear me out.
Yeah.
I feel like even China has to call the worst of the pandas sometimes. I'm just kidding. No, I feel really bad for them.
I feel awful about Jeff Cobb, because Jeff Cobb is an awesome wrestler. Jacy Mateo sucked donkey balls. Yes. Jeff Cobb rules.
They didn't let him wrestle like how he does. Like, it was a completely muted style in comparison.
He wrestled like what, 12 times since signing? It's insane.
Yeah.
At least we got all the highlights from Loa, because those are amazing. Those are going to last forever. I know Matthew at Botchamania is going to have those in his library for, his next episode, where he's just going to do like an in memoriam piece.
Yep.
But the one that just really hurts is the New Day.
Yeah. Surprised and not surprised at the same time. I feel like this is one of those where they took advantage of the name and decided to obviously not do anything after their heel turn and all that, and kind of like a refresher for the audience, and now being heels instead. They did nothing with them. They gave them a title run for a short time, and even then,
WrestleMania.
What's the biggest thing we got? Was it the sombrero?
Like, they didn't give Kofi and Woods anything to do. Like, they were doing shit in commercial breaks. They were doing some stuff with Grayson Waller. They were making the most of it. Like, they were making chicken salad out of chicken shit, like, by definition. Like, when they were talking about, like, maximizing your minutes, that was the New Day for this entire heel run, because they weren't giving them shit to do, and they were making the most of it. And then it basically comes out to TKO is like, we're restructuring deals, and like their contracts weren't up, they weren't being released. This was simply negotiation on money, and reportedly they were getting like before a 7-figure deal because they've been there forever. They're one of the most tenured tag teams of all time.
And if you think about it, during their height, they were the focus.
Kofi Mania is by far one of the greatest things that WWE has ever done.
Yeah, Bootios,
using them to host WrestleMania, was it in New Orleans with the surprise Hardys in the ladder match, and they played it perfectly. Like the New Day were utility players for everything. They had heart, they had the comedy chops, and they could go in between the ropes. Like they had the perfect babyface faction for the longest time, and the most unexpected heel turn that got just wasted, wasted. And it's just like, I know there was a lot of like UFC fans who were like doom and gloom when TKO bought WWE, and now like the WWE fans that didn't know are starting to see it. Like, this is what TKO does. They underpay their talent or their performers and their athletes until they walk away, and they just suck the company dry. And this is what's going to happen. I know the official word for all the releases and stuff like that is like, no, we're going to try and, de-age our roster. That was the official like word, is why they're doing all the releases and stuff like that. But no, this is money. It's all about money. TKO overpaid for WWE, and now they're not making the money like they thought they were going to be making because they slashed the budgets and they took shortcuts.
There was the settlement that happened that WWE still owes.
Yeah.
So part of the money that is being made is directly going to that. So I wouldn't doubt at the end of the day, what TKO is taking in, even though for all of us, regular everyday people, it's still a lot of money. To them, that looks like pennies.
Yeah, they overvalued what they were purchasing. That's just what it is. They overvalued it, and now they're trying to make up the money with all of the brand deals, like all the advertising that we got, lambasted with at WrestleMania and every PLE and every Raw and every SmackDown and every other little side hustle that they have. I mean, how many commercials? How many WWE superstars are currently in commercials that you see on a regular basis these days? It's insane.
All the time. And most of them obviously will play during either Raw or SmackDown, sure. But it's insane. People are paying $30 a month to ESPN to watch PLEs, where they end up seeing maybe 4 matches.
Yeah.
And everything in between is commercials. It's a 3.5-hour block with 2 of them being commercials.
Yeah, like we get more than like 60% commercials that are just straight advertisements. Then we get like another 20% of like in the show integrated advertisements. And then we get like 10% matches and promos. Like, think about it. This WrestleMania, how many video packages did we have leading up to a match to set up? Oh, if you haven't been watching the show, here's what you've missed. 1, 2.
Right. The rest of them were all advertisements.
That's it.
And then you couple that with how many matches in the 2 nights of WrestleMania did we have that were sub 10 minutes?
The majority of them. There was like, 3 that went more than 20? It's insane.
Yeah. With 2 nights of WrestleMania, you would expect it to be stacked with matches.
Stacked.
Or at the very least, every match is going like 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're not walking into it thinking, oh, it's a 3.5-hour show for night 1. I get 4 matches, maybe 5, whatever it was. And then the rest of it is all commercials. Like, why am I having my children watch this?
It's mind-boggling how badly they are managing the business. Because going into it, biggest boom we've seen in a long time. Like, Ticket sales were up. Creative was, flowing. Everything was cooking. The roster was healthy, stacked, and like happy, right? Like morale was at an all-time high once Vince was out the door, was it not? That's what we all heard.
We were all happy too on the outside watching, because I feel like you could feel it when watching matches and everything. There was a pep in everybody's step, essentially.
Yeah, like promos were more fun. There was more, like there was less, fodder for the dirt sheets initially.
Yeah,
They were all just like, here's what everybody's saying. Here's what's happening. Like, here's new deals that could be happening now, and people are excited about potential for, this person that just joined on, or this person's, moving up the card and stuff like that. Now it's just like, how much more money are they going to suck out of the audience? While, let's face it, there is a handful of people who are still making solid paydays in WWE, and all the credit to them. Secure those bags. Get your money while you can, because everybody is on the chopping block these days.
That's why I got to give credit to Danhausen. He knew going into WWE, you can tell, like, I am just going to come in here and make money.
Yeah.
Because you don't need me to wrestle, really. Like, you guys aren't good at booking that. So I'm just going to sell t-shirts and I'm going to get the fans on my side by just doing simple little gimmicks and stuff that, we're all Fanhausen. So I'm not shitting on Danhausen.
Absolutely. He has always excelled at this. I mean, I've got a hoodie and a shirt from like a couple of years ago from Rucking Fatu before, he was even signed to AEW on that, run that he did. Like, that's how long he's been working. Like, he's got stuff from like Middle of Beyond from before that. God, yeah. He's got coffee with his face on it, He's always been on top of this shit.
Yeah, and which is why I give him credit, because when he went into WWE, he was immediately like, I'm moving merch. That's my job.
Yeah.
And look at the success.
Easy.
But many of these other people are not walking into this thinking, I'm just going to move merch. They're going in being like, I want to be a wrestler.
Yeah, like, let's face it, for a lot of people, a lot of wrestlers, growing up, getting into wrestling, starting training, WWE was the dream. Like, that's what it is. That's the big show. That's like, and it still is for a lot of people coming up. Like, we have people that are signing to the next in line contracts. We've got people that are doing the tryouts constantly. Like, and I'm not going to, disparage them for doing so, because they're going to make a fuck ton of money if they can, pull it off. I mean, I'm not going to say, like, Bully Ray over here, I'm not going to give anybody advice on what to do. Maybe you didn't shake enough hands. Maybe you didn't say hi enough. Maybe you didn't make the most out of the 5 minutes that you were given. You, Bully Ray, you advertise yourself as a coach. You should actually be coaching people.
Oh, yeah. I feel like at the end of the day, what we're at now is you have Danhausen, who saw the writing on the wall before coming in.
Yeah.
But you have others who are more innocent coming in now, who don't have that idea or mindset that I'm going to get over. Dude. And you have the people who are already there who had already signed contracts and are now like, what? Renegotiate?
Bailey, I feel like, is the one that scares me the most, because I feel like she is at a place in her career where she can comfortably walk away from the money. Like, she is definitely like all about the passion. We see like all of the seminars that she does with Lodestone and how she, gathers all of these other wrestlers in to like share the knowledge and like bring people up. Like, she don't need WWE. She don't.
No. They're lucky to have her, technically, despite screwing her over all the time.
Yeah.
Which I think is a testament, though, to how TKO is running things, because we complained. And not just us, but a lot of fans complained about Bayley being left out of WrestleMania the first time. We complained about them and made jokes too, but we complained about how she was done dirty in 2K25. They made her look like this fighting grandma.
Oof. No, wait, was that 24? Or was that 25?
No, that was 25.
Okay.
That was 25. Because we were playing 24 when we found out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
because we were like, oh my god, they did her dirty. Look at her here and now look at her there. So I think we did like a side by side right before the end of 2K24.
The fuck promo photo that they used was just the worst. Oh.
Yeah, but like Bailey's one of those where like she's in it for the love of the game.
You're already dropping out on me.
But Bailey's one of those that's in it for the love of the game. Yeah. Like she loves wrestling and like seeing others do things they probably couldn't think they could do prior and stuff like that. Like she wants to put people over, which is why she's one of those too where I feel like I could see her leave. Mm-hmm. She doesn't need WWE.
She don't. And like I feel I'm casting my mind back to the lesson that we probably were, we were joking about when we heard it. Now it's just like, oh no, he was just that very prescient of CM Punk, his first promo back. What did he say down the barrel of the lens when they were, cutting away and he was done? I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. Mm-hmm. He was right.
Yeah, as I feel like WWE on its face, yes, like we talked about last week, it's very family friendly, family focused, but it's super cutthroat.
Yeah,
it is not healthy. Where in the position it's in right now, in the culture that it's kind of emitting, because we've talked about this leading up to WrestleMania, but I feel like the low morale oozes out onto the screen to us.
It really does feel like it, especially this past week. Like the shows this week, it felt like the air had been pulled out of the building. Like in the old days, in the Vince days, like he cultivated a cutthroat, like sort of roster in the aspect of he wanted people jockeying for that top position. He wanted the backstabbing. He wanted people fighting to get over. The TKO methodology has led to just people being kind of like bummed about being at work, being like, if I'm not making the most money, what am I even doing here anymore,
Yeah, like it's so corporatized. And don't be wrong, WWE needed to become more corporatized to some degree. Like it had to. This ain't it though. Like what they had year one with the TKO merger, in my opinion, great success because they held on to storylines. This was one of my big things we probably even brought up in if you go back into the old podcast, probably don't, because we're probably just not as cool.
We were never cool.
But I just remember bringing up how, like with storyline wise, there was consistency.
Yeah.
And we were actually like, even old storylines were being brought up to kind of remind people why this storyline's happening the way it is and stuff. So everything's cohesive. We don't get that now.
Yeah, like there was threads connecting, and now it's just like, oh, hey, we have this person in the background of this other shot doing stuff, and there goes Derek again.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you have faster internet than me now.
Yeah, I told you I upgraded.
I didn't know you upgraded that high. I thought you upgraded to equal mine.
No, dude, I went... The only step above that I don't have right now is fiber.
That's what I have is fiber.
Yeah. Like I have to go to fiber to get faster speeds.
Holy shit. I'm 2.5 down. Mm-hmm. One to 1.1 up, and I have fiber.
That's insane.
But I'm also in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me, real quick, side tangent, even though I know we just came back, because I forgot what the fuck you were saying in the moment.
Yeah.
But I had to wrangle me some horses there, Alex.
You had to wrangle some horses? You had to do some cowboy shit?
I had to do some cowboy shit. So I was on my way to work, right? Like I woke up. I had finally gotten a good night's sleep. This week sucked. This week was awful for me. I got like nothing done I wanted to get done.
Yeah.
I had 30 shorts lined up to make, and I only did like 13 or 14 or some shit.
It doesn't matter. Half of them got copyright blocked on YouTube anyway.
Saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, which is pissing me off because I'm doing shit to alter it. It's whatever. I finally got a good night's sleep. I get up. I walk pub. It's like it's a chill morning, but it's a sunny morning. I'm like, yes, nice. Mm-hmm. Leave.
Fucking
Walsh. It's a Walsh. Walsh gets to hear about how I got to wrangle me some horses.
You got to wrangle him some horses, son.
What?
Yep. yes, sirree. I got to wrangle me some horses. So I was heading into work. I left the house. I just walked up and everything. Beautiful morning.
Thought this was about to start like the Fresh Prince song. So I was heading into work and I saw some horses.
And then I got some horses, and they told me no morsins. No, but I was heading on this road,
And he's gone.
there's a
He's gone again.
oh god damn.
Yeah.
I'm not even me.
It's not. I created a new link and everything for him, Walsh, and he's still disappearing.
And I'm checking my internet again, and it's fine.
Dude, it said that you joined. I clicked the thing, and you were already gone before you even had a chance. That is not.
Onions
not
have a...
what I would use. That would not be my go-to to describe something as crisp.
No?
No.
I'm not saying that it's crispy. Like, it's got like it's got a bite to it. It's crisp.
You know what? Fair. Fair is fair. Okay. I'm just gonna.
I eat them like apples, so.
Why wouldn't you just say an apple then?
I don't like apples. I like onions.
This is all to reveal that Derek is just an ogre. He's Shrek.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
It kind of tracks. I do like a swamp here and there.
Best friend's a donkey.
Yeah.
Look at these chompers.
Yep. and his girl boss wife, the dragon, looking at you, Walsh. Yep. So I was wrangling me some horses.
God, I forgot about this.
But no, there was a pony, like a horse, and two little tiny like midget horses. And
I'm just gonna say we didn't get any network problems till you started talking about these horses, Derek.
All right, so I better be quick about it.
Yeah.
Well, the
Okay.
horses are onto us.
Yeah.
They are, for real. So I pulled over immediately because I'm like, I'm not going to hit a horse, right?
Yeah.
Like we know stories. Some of us more personally know stories. So I pull over, throw my blinkers on, and I made sure to stay at the top of the hill and walk down to them so that cars coming behind me would see my vehicle and not just come over the hill and have to slam on their brakes and not cause an accident or something.
Yeah.
And I walk over to the horses. They're all just eating grass along the side of the road, but all their butts are in the road. And the two little ones were like, I want to come say hi. And I was like, get across the road. Let's go. Because I'm used to horses. I've had to deal with them for, on and off for years.
Yeah.
But it was just so weird randomly having to just deal with horses on my way to work one day. The big horse was like, F you, I'm not moving.
That's here first.
Yeah.
I went to grab his reins, and he was like, all right, bet. And he turned around and started doing this jump clop away, like being a cutie little kid. And as they're doing, I turn and I look, and there's 8 cars now just piled up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's go. And everybody's like, thanks for getting your horses out of the way. And I'm like, they're not mine. They're not mine.
What? They were reined?
Yeah. They came from someone's house.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would someone get their horses ready to go out and then they're just loose?
Oh, I have a feeling a gate was open they didn't know was open, and the horses were like, later.
I feel like somebody got bucked off a horse and they were just like, see ya.
There was no saddles.
Oh, okay.
There was no saddles. They just had their bridles and reins on. I'm assuming they were getting them ready to go.
Yeah.
And something
Someone
was
left
open.
the barn door open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And they ran through a farm field, which I had to go and drive around it to park and get ahead of them. And then I called the non-emergency line for the town I was in, and it rang and rang and rang. And for the first time in my life, boys, I got put on to a voicemail for the cops. Mm-hmm. And now, granted, I didn't call 911. I called non-emergency line.
Yeah.
Let's just make that clear. I still didn't know that the police station could have a voicemail. I didn't think that was a thing. I thought they had to answer.
I thought you got routed to a phone bank or something.
Something, yeah. Well, because
no, for the emergency, yeah. For non-emergency, they see that ring and they're like, "That's why we bought the answering machine."
Yeah,
probably, yeah. And as I'm on the voicemail, about to start leaving it, I see a squad pull up. So I hang up and I'm jumping. I'm like, "Look at me! Look at me!" And the cop pulls up. I'm like, "I was able to get these 3 over here, but I don't know what else to do. I don't know where they belong." And he's like, hold on 1 second. Oh, okay, I'm on the phone with the owner. I'm like, oh, okay, so I can leave? And he was like, yeah, you could go. I'm like, fuck yeah. So then I got in my car, and as I was getting into the car, I was like, You stop causing trouble, you three. And then I got in the car and pulled away.
Yeah, because they could understand you.
I think they could a little bit. Because when I said, go the fuck home, they were like, oh, shit, I got to bounce. And then they ran.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they ran towards home. I couldn't tell you. But,
no idea.
Yeah.
Great resolution.
And then I went to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny little bow. Became somebody else's problem. You're like, I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Hey, just like every superhero, you fix the immediate portion so that there's no longer danger for others.
Yeah.
And you let someone else just clean it up.
Just like TKO and the creative in WWE. You see how I turned that back around?
He did it.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah. Hey, look, we all know that the bald triple fraud Triple H Levesque has been re-signed to a new contract. He has signed another multi-year deal. So it's his problem. He's the scapegoat for now on at least the creative side. And probably also the talent relations of people that were let go, because apparently him and Nick Khan were the final decision makers on all those that were released. Not the people who walked away because they didn't like the contracts. But
Yes. Which, Walsh, how do you feel about New Day being at an impasse with TKO and deciding to walk?
I feel like they got the short end of the stick on it somehow.
because they were not up for a new contract. Like, they were currently like within their contract, and TKO approached them. We're like, we're restructuring deals, and they're like, no, we're not taking less money for something that we already agreed to. We'll leave.
We have a contract.
Yeah, that's what the contract is for. It's kind of why we agreed to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, renegotiating the terms of the contract is not a healthy thing in the eyes of consumers. Like, let's be real.
Yeah. No, they're like, oh no, we've spent too much money. We need to bring it back. We didn't make as much money from WrestleMania as we claim to have made.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. AEW scoops them up, right?
Mm-hmm.
They then start calling themselves either Old Day or New Knights. And they bring in Kevin Knight.
Ooh. I mean, that boy, he's going places.
He's going places. And just think, he would actually be a worthwhile addition compared to Grayson Waller.
Hey, Grayson Waller is a fine worker.
They gave him nothing to chew on, Alex. They gave him nothing to chew on.
He just wants to do shoeies and, wrestle occasionally. That's all he wants.
This is what's also weird to me is, like, did Grayson Waller take the deal then? Because even though he's not New Day, he was basically New Day.
I mean, there was no mention of Big E in this.
No, well, that's because Big E is now not a wrestler.
Yeah.
At this point, or he's not seen as a wrestler anymore now.
No, now he's just a pre-show personality.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that too, though. Like, there's no resolution to their storyline. I guess some of the theories that have been out there with some of the fans is that the hopes was that Big E would be clear to wrestle, and then we would get like a crazy handicap 2-on-1 match or something. But obviously not going to happen.
No, obviously not going to happen. All we can look forward to now is in about 90 days, Motor City Machine Guns and the New Day being free to work wherever they want, as long as it's AEW, where we can have insane matches with the Young Bucks.
Boy, howdy. Like, that's what I feel like. A lot of times, you could say that AEW has a very bloated roster. Mm-hmm. But people get used, man.
Dude, I don't care. I just want Woods and Kenny to finally pay off their rivalry.
Yes.
I want them to have a Street Fighter themed one-on-one match where they just go the distance.
I would love that. Oh my god.
Can you imagine it? I can. It'd be goated.
Yeah, that you bring up something, or you remind me of something. Yeah. Xavier has Up, Down, Down.
That's WWE's property.
I was going to say, so now he's no longer on there then, right?
Yeah.
So he can't finish out his series.
Well,
wow.
They could transpose it to Breeze's stuff, which is The Party, because that's independent. And that can work with Adam Cole, Bebe, and Claudio. They can still be in there.
I just don't see him wanting to continue to play their product now that he's no longer with them.
No, dude. Woods is one of those guys that is like a diehard like wrestling game fanatic, especially like going back years. I mean, he's like me with the GM mode series too. Like, he goes and he like makes a lot of custom wrestlers. Like, he makes like his personal favorites, like friends of his and stuff like that for that game. Like, and they go hardcore. Like him and Breeze, like they reduce everybody down to 0, the entire roster. Like, everybody is dog shit wrestlers, and he's like, we're starting with nothing.
This is a multi-season campaign, brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we're bringing these boys up.
Yeah, no, he does that for the love of the game. But now, like, even if they don't get signed to full-time contracts, bring them in for a couple of one-offs. Dude. That'd be great.
Just imagine the eyes they'll get if people hear that New Day went over to AEW. Just imagine.
Dude, even if they're not like full-time wrestling, I would still hire them on as fucking coaches for the tag team division.
Yeah. Have them be part of creative at the very least.
Oh my god, dude. They're, both of them, both on a creative aspect, like not well utilized for sure, because you know they're spent most of their time in the commercial breaks for the past year. But God, the stuff that they could do with the rest of those guys there, they would have so much fun.
Oh, dude.
And Tony Khan will pay them what they're worth. He just will.
That's like no union still.
No.
We're not at that point yet, but like people are getting paid at least, and they're being put on TV.
Yeah. But let's turn our attention to Raw, where the only thing that we get on TV is the same old shit. Opening up with Usos pleading their case to Roman about Jacob Fatu and stuff like that. At least he's there this week and not in the pre-tape.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's already been pulled from all the June dates. So the summer of Roman is going to be short-lived. Looks like we're just getting Backlash and the rest of May with Roman. And he's not going to be around as much.
Technically, this is still spring. Summer's not until, like, 21st?
Yeah.
Well, the June dates, whether they be in the spring portion or the summer portion, have been reduced dramatically.
Yes.
From 4 down to probably 1.
Yeah.
He is. I get it. He did not negotiate that probably, and he was like, "What the fuck y'all doing?"
Yeah, no, he probably like signed up for as many dates on his contract like per year, and they're like, we need to fix a couple of things. And he's like, are you sure about that? Because I'm going to need some more money. And they went back and forth for a little while, and that's why there's always that disclaimer, cards subject to change on every single event ever in the wrestling business, because shit happens, and they're like, we're not going to pay you more. He's like, all right, well, you're not going to see me more.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Add a couple extra zeros there.
Hey, your check didn't clear. You're not going to be there in June.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Anyway.
We'll see how July looks.
Yeah. Anyway, we get Seth Rollins making his way to the ring, fired up about last week, wasting no time, going straight for Braun Breaker and the Vision. And okay, if this ends at Backlash, fine. If this drags out for the next 6 months, which is probably going to do, whatever, dude. I don't fucking care. Like, I like Braun Breaker. Seth has his moments, but I just don't care about Logan Paul or Austin Theory being involved in this. Paul Heyman no longer adds anything to this dynamic. He's just furniture at this point.
I think that's kind of inevitable, unfortunately. As much as they want to try and have Paul Heyman be like the actual mastermind behind everything and like this tear up and all that, he just stands there.
Yeah.
He just stands there. Like, he smiles a couple times, but there was nothing for him to chew on in this scene.
And it's mainly because Braun actually cut a half-decent promo.
Oh, he did. Yeah. No, I'm not complaining about that at all. Like, I feel like Braun actually stepped up to the plate this time to Seth when it comes to promo work.
He tapped into that, like, Steiner energy from this promo, which is always the best when he's just a raging, babbling jackass who's just full of rage. Like, that's amazing. Like that's a great, like we don't get that kind of energy in promos anymore. Cause like you go back to like the 80s and you watch like I hate them, but you know, Hogan or an Ultimate Warrior or a Randy Savage cutting a fucking promo with like Mean Gene or something like that. There was an insane cocaine amount of energy that they had that you just don't get these days.
Yeah, cocaine.
Yeah.
But it's hard to wonder. It's hard to wonder why. Cocaine. I feel like it shouldn't even have brought Paul Heyman out for this. I feel like this would have been better served with him being behind the scenes watching or something, like do like cuts to him watching behind the scenes, like being proud. But Bron, he gets challenged by Seth because Seth's like, you know, you've got a great physique, you've got you're great in the ring.
Yep.
The only thing you're missing is this up here, and you choosing Paul Heyman is how I know you're missing this. But it's stupid because I immediately looked at the screen. I was like, so did you, Seth.
At WrestleMania.
So did you.
And then you dragged it out for a fucking year. And then you got injured. And then they had the pivot. And then it became dumb and dumber and more dumb.
It would have worked if Seth had said anything along the lines of, I made that same mistake.
Yeah.
That would have hit too. That would have sold hard, probably. And been like, but I learned from my mistakes. You should have learned from my mistakes.
This should absolutely lead into Seth and Braun's match ending with Paul Heyman pulling some Seth spotting it, Braun getting pissed off about it, leading to Braun turning on Paul Heyman and spearing the fuck out of him because he'll kick his shoes off and shit, and then joining with Seth and being like, no, I get it now. I see the vision of what you actually intended.
Like have him spear him, and then immediately as he rolls over to stand up, then you get Seth stomping him, and then we get this giant. Like this has to be so much bigger than the bro clap in Predator. Yeah, like this needs to be like full on like heavy metal kissing between these two as they resolve the rift between them as they just destroy Paul Heyman.
Dude, I see so many photoshops lately of just wrestlers kissing because they're just like taking like little back and forth promos and they're like, well, let's move them a little bit closer so they're touching lips.
Oh God, did we start something when we were talking about like, oh, is this the kissing line?
Oh, dude, I don't think it can't be us. It's just in the zeitgeist. Like it's everybody.
Yeah, check out last week's GM mode if you want to hear that conversation.
Yeah. Oh God. But we do have to get to some wrestling.
Yeah.
And we get some Penta, who we're always happy to see, and Rusev, who, unlike, you know, a certain Aleister Black, is willing to take a loss, so he's still useful.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Our newly main roster call-up, Ethan Page, at ringside. He's doing little stuff with the commentary team. He's cute. He's fun. Derek finds him boring. I find him to be reasonable.
I find him boring in the ring.
Yeah, in the ring. Yeah, I find him as adequate. Like he's a step above the Miz.
I don't know enough about him, but just his name, Ethan Page, sounds like the kid in the library who's like, shh, I'm trying to study. Shut up, Ethan.
It's that, but with additional Riz, because the dude's got Riz. He
does. Yeah,
he's got an ego about him, but he can back it up.
He can back it up. I really want him to tap into like his AEW Riz. I just want to hear on WWE him refer to himself as having the tightest tits in the game, because that is one of the best lines and some of the best alliteration on TV ever.
I want Danhausen to continue to fuck with him. To remind him of the times in AEW as well. So
much to his chagrin, yes.
Yeah, it's just like I like him on commentary and stuff. He was having fun.
Yeah.
Even in AEW, I just never really was a big fan of watching him wrestle.
Yeah, I liked him being paired with Scorpio Sky. I thought they had great potential there. They were fun. They had a good dynamic because they were just all about like, no, we're high class, high flying individuals. We're not, scumbags like Ric Flair, but we live that lifestyle.
Oh yeah, like Ethan's always kind of been that
Yeah.
Walsh, like that pseudo Ric Flair without being the complete douchebag end of it.
Yeah, instead of like getting drunk and pissing himself in a bar, he's recording vlogs about collecting action figures.
Yeah. No, like because like Ethan, he was one of those gateways for me in AEW in the early days.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy for the kid. I just feel like he needs to find his kind of step in the ring for me.
I mean, there's a lot of people that we can say that right now because they just got called up from NXT. This is the let it play out stage for these wrestlers. That's where All Ego Ethan Page is. We'll give him time. Javon, who makes the save after Penta gets the win here, already proving that, like, no, you just got to give them some time and they'll, figure it out real quick. Especially him, because Jesus, kid's more over than anybody except for maybe Penta in this.
Honestly, I still feel like it might have been like a wrong call for some, but I feel like Javon should have walked away with the belt for after the ladder match and secured himself a new record. As the youngest ever to win a title at WrestleMania.
Be nice. I don't know. I feel like if they do an icy run with him, I don't want him getting trapped in there,
Same.
Because I feel like they could still like develop a lot of things with him. He's got a great energy about him. He's just got like this infectious baby face, like, let's have fun type of like, we're on the outside. Like, he's got his little catchphrases and shit that already work. He's got a great dynamic with so many people, both like in the ring, but also like when he's doing like promos and stuff backstage, that I just want to see kind of like, let's spread him out a little bit. Let's let him do a bunch of different things before we decide, okay, here's where we're going to, put you on the path towards.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah. I also feel like you're lucky to have someone like Javon because he's like a tag team rolled into one human.
That's true.
He's got like all of the moves and everything of a tag team and all of the energy of a combined tag team rolled into one human being.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's fucking great. I'm just so excited about him. Less exciting was... Well, no.
I disappeared.
You both... Oh, you did.
I'm back.
Wait. That's so weird.
I'm gone.
I lost Derek completely, and that you guys are switching between being JPEGs right now. You don't need to. You guys are still moving. Okay.
Yep.
The notification will not go away that you guys have joined.
That's fine.
Huh.
Is it just dinging over and over?
There's like 200 million of them. It just said you joined a few seconds ago.
Well, that part's true.
Yeah. And then 2 minutes ago, and then 4 minutes ago, and then 6 minutes ago, and then 28 minutes ago. Oh, God.
Internet.
I'm just going to feed this rage into my viewing experience of WWE's product right now.
Yes.
Because we had Becky Lynch and Io Sky facing off in a promo battle that just pissed me off because we're going to fire Kyrie. We're going to make mention of it last week.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to dredge it up again this week. And then we're going to compare Io to Marty Jannetty.
Yep. Which I guess to some degree is not completely wrong because they are kind of Jannettying her.
Entirely. Because they couldn't book the women's division on SmackDown and they had to drag Rhea from her tag team action that she was doing with Io in order to make a match for WrestleMania.
Guys, we got to be careful, okay? We're starting to dredge into territory where people might think this is a fake take.
Oh, God.
Okay, we got to watch out, all right? Because the moment you say that you enjoyed this storyline, people think it's fake.
Here's what you need to do, dude. You need to stop acknowledging the trolls, okay?
I can't help but feed them.
You're feeding them right now. Like, I know we stick out of the comments for the fucking trolls, but you're actively feeding them on the show.
I'm sorry. I got like a bucket of chum, and I just kind of sprinkle it in there a little bit,
Yeah. I don't know.
But they are kind of geneting her a bit, I gotta admit.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, she has not been defeated by Rhea Ripley, technically, right? Am I wrong on that?
I think they got it. Did they fix that? I don't remember.
I'm fairly certain she has defeated Rhea every time they faced off. I could be wrong. Comment down below if I'm wrong.
I'm not gonna try and do anything with my internet right now except run this. So I'm not gonna check.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Walsh, with your truthful stick, how do you see it?
Oh God. Honestly, I don't remember the last time Rhea and Becky even faced each other. It's like, hey, we're gonna go all Game of Thrones on this, and we're in season 7. There's no story anymore. We're throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah, we've got to go make Star Wars movies and then do such a shit job that we lose that position.
Yeah, that's actually pretty spot on, because this is the equivalent of, instead of originally it taking like 3 months to get from the north down to King's Landing, we're doing it in days.
Look, there is a right way and a wrong way to do things like that, because obviously for the economy of telling a story, it makes sense to not show the entire journey. Mm-hmm. But you still have to put in the effort to show the passage of time.
Yes, which is storytelling.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, God. Yep.
The basics.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the storytelling went out the window. We immediately went to a match with Becky versus Io for the women's IC title. And while decent match, Auska comes out there to over Io, and it just looks like her heart's not fucking it at all. She
was crying.
It was depressing as fuck.
Yeah, it was really, really sad. Because normally she would come out there and dance and all that and be like, ha, look what I did. But even the little moment where she kind of danced, it was not there. And you could see she was either fighting back tears or crying outright. I thought she was crying outright.
I don't know.
Because this is wrong. This is wrong. I don't like feeding the trolls and all that aside. Like, I enjoyed the actual storyline. I felt like they were dragging it on too long, but yeah, I really enjoyed it because the wrestlers seemed like they were really enjoying telling this story.
Look, we always say this about all the storylines that drag out for way too long. When they eventually get to the payoff, we determine whether or not it was worth it. Like, the New Day heel turn. We talked endlessly how they are dragging it out for way too long, but then they actually did it, and it was awesome. The after fact is a different story entirely, but the turn itself was great.
The turn was awesome. Yeah, memorable.
If we had gotten the payoff, we could have judged it from there, but now we have no payoff, so we can't really judge it.
Which
it's like a DQ match. It doesn't count. It doesn't count anymore.
Yeah, and again, this goes back to like what we've talked about previously. The morale has to be really low, like especially like in Auska right now.
Yeah,
because it bleeds out into the audience. Like we feel it, we see it.
And Asuka's one of my all-time favorites. She is one of the most enigmatic, most like magnetic performers that they've ever had. She's just got great charisma, despite like the language barrier. She overcame that like it was nothing. People love Auska. I love Auska. Because no one's ready for Auska. Like all the Empress of Tomorrow, like all of the gimmicks have just like they built her up so well over the years. But now it feels like, okay, you've done all these great things, and we saddled you with Damage Control. It wasn't quite what you wanted it to be. That's fine. We made do, and then we kept building. And you're a great performer. We're gonna keep you, but we're gonna cut you off at the knees with everything else.
Yeah, it's stupid. I feel like they're just rubbing it in our faces at this point.
It really felt like that when they, flat out like dropped that line on commentary about Kyrie being gone, where I'm just like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that.
Nope. And the saddest part about it, this match was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Everything was soured because of all of this shit, though.
I know.
It doesn't matter how many little flecks of shit you pick off of your sandwich. Someone took a shit on your sandwich.
It's true.
Don't
You're just
eat
not
that
going to eat
sandwich.
it. Yeah, you don't eat that sandwich.
Yeah. It's a perfect lead up to the next major segment of the show of when we're talking about sandwiches. We've got Joe Hendry putting on a little concert because that's what, Joe Hendry does. And he's got a great song and he's super happy about being on Raw. But then it's all of this. It's so insane to have this moment, right? Because he says, can we please fire Logan Paul in this song? We just fired like 24 people. We just fired 24 people. And I know there's always people in the comments of like, you should never wish that somebody would lose their job. But then WWE flat out makes it like a thing, like a gimmick. Like you've got one of your meme wrestler baby faces who's awesome and everybody loves Joe Hendry flat out saying, hey, can we fire somebody? Somebody that we actually would like to see fired.
Well, yeah, because they saw the backlash with Kyrie.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck, we need to capitalize on this and make it a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put Joe Hendry out there because everybody believes in Joe Hendry.
Yep.
I can't, thank you. I was going to say, I can't clap because one of my arms is pinned down by Pup's head.
Yeah.
But, oh, God. Yeah, I want him fired. I want him fired.
He'll be fine. He can go do the real world next season.
Yeah.
He can
be on
more of his audience.
He can go be on whatever
Allegedly.
Mr. Beast is hawking on like Amazon or whatever these days.
He's getting sued right now for
candy bars.
For an HR complaint, like a mega level. A mega
I saw
level
that. I saw that.
HR
I saw
complaint.
that.
I don't want to say it out loud because then Derek's going to have to add some new words to the censor list. Yeah. But yeah.
If you want to subject yourselves to it, you can just one Google search. You don't even have to look hard.
It's not on the same levels of Janelle Grant, but it's bad.
It's real bad. And
it's believable. Mm-hmm. That's the crazy thing. Just like all of the scams that Logan Paul did allegedly.
But they, Logan Paul takes some umbrage with Joe Hendry requesting him be fired. Him, in theory, head to the ring and start throwing the beat down. But the Street Profits are here. One of the tag teams that survived is here. And I don't really know what the setup is for their beef with the Vision, but hey, the Street Profits are getting TV time. They what?
They believe in Joe Hendry.
That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Yeah. Hey, I'm a big fan of Botez and Dawkins. Unabashedly. I want to see them do great things. I want them to get TV time. I want them to have, big matches. I'm just glad that they're involved in anything.
I feel like you could also argue that this would be a great storyline to tell of the Street Profits coming in and wanting to just destroy these two because they're a mockery of the tag team division.
Yeah.
And it's like a joke that these two have the fuck belts on them.
Yeah. I mean,
easy storytelling.
I mean, it's an easy storytelling because it's true. Because the tag team division in WWE is just a joke.
It is.
It really is.
It's really treated like one.
Oh, God. Speaking of jokes, set up earlier, we had El Grande Americano expressing his desire to face the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio. And I'm going to give Los Americanos credit, Bravo and Rayo, because they're having fun with the characters, and so is El Grande Americano, and they're mega over in AAA. Hasn't quite translated to either Raw or SmackDown or WWE's main product so much, but I'm going to give these guys a lot of credit. Mysterio was putting in the fucking work. So was El Grande Americano. They were putting on some decent, fun lucha match stuff here. But I feel like this probably got hampered by, WWE's writing tropes.
Yes.
And commercial breaks. And
I feel like this is one of those matches where if you allowed it to build up and give it some time,
it
would have been a fucking banger.
If they just let them cook.
Yeah, because do you boys watch AAA at all?
A little bit here and there.
Do you, Walsh?
I've seen some, but no, not a lot.
I highly advise all of you watch AAA. It's on YouTube. You can go back and watch every episode. It's like a hour long.
Yeah.
And what they get done in an hour is astonishing. Not all these matches are like 20, 30-minute matches, obviously.
No.
But you can tell a banger of a match and have a banger of a match in 10, 15 minutes and roll right into the next one.
It's
like
good work rate lucha stuff. Like I caught the Vikingo versus Mini Vikingo. And that's crazy.
Dude, the lead up, the actual storytelling was like about a month and a half in the telling. But El Vikingo got injured for a little bit, so we had to wait. And so instead of them actually getting their match sooner, what they did was have Mini Vikingo be the one who was injured and go to the hospital and just get manhandled by fucking homos and like thrown out of his bed and shit. It was so good.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Oh, God.
I fucking love AAA. Highly recommend checking out. We should probably start talking about AAA more on here.
Yeah, we should. That and Collision. Because Jesus. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Both of them becoming must watch easily. But yeah, all this was just in service of AAA being a better show.
Yeah, and it's surprising that they can't. TKO and WWE is in such a bad place right now. They can't even take advantage of the one good product they really have.
Yeah,
and bring some of those storylines in and adapt it for Raw or SmackDown, like the Americano via Americano stuff, because in AAA that shit's fucking hot.
Yeah, it is. It's molten hot. And here they haven't. They're like, oh, it's reheated leftovers when it gets to the main product.
And it's stupid because like you need to treat it like refried beans, which are fucking delicious. You can heat them motherfuckers back up and they're still good. They're still good.
And throw a little cheese on top. A little side of rice.
Little cotija cheese. Hell yeah, brother. Mwah. Muy bueno, cabrón. Which Rey Mysterio also got to say on live TV.
Yeah. Oh, God, they love cursing in Spanish. I love it so much.
Because they get away with it. These fucks don't invest anything in this product. So
let's face it, TKO is not watching the product, okay?
No, they're not. They're using ChatGPT to figure out their firings.
Doing their analytics and their writing.
Yep.
Oh, God. Following up after that, we had Oba Femi with Grayson Waller, the only surviving member of the New Day, in a little quick little squash. Gonna give Grayson Waller tons of fucking credit here. His new gear is looking fresh to death. I really appreciate the effort that he is putting in, and he looked great getting his ass whooped here.
Yeah, this was a beatdown for sure. This was a fucking beatdown, but Grayson looked good. I was happy to see him out there.
Yeah.
He played his part well of being the fearful sacrifice to Oba. like was it Tom Hanks who gets dragged up the mountain to get sacrificed?
Is that Joe versus the volcano?
Yeah. It's like that scene, basically. But with Grayson Waller.
But Grayson Waller. The thing that pisses me off is this is a setup for Oba Femi to have an Oba Femi Open Challenge. What the fuck is this? No, dude, no, fuck this. He shouldn't. It's Oba Femi. He's a god monster. You do not want people stepping up to him. You want him running through the roster and smashing people. You want him chasing people down to squash, not people walking up and sacrificing themselves, because that's fucking dumb.
I hit a chord there. Because I was about to say, because they have no creativity.
Yeah. Yeah, they have no
because that's why it makes sense. Because they have no creativity. If he's gonna do an open challenge like that, he should have a fucking belt on him. There should be a reason why people want to challenge him. The only reason we got right now is to beat the big boy. That's not good enough for everyone.
They should have him take the tag team belts as a solo,
like they did with Braun Strowman. Was that 6-7 years ago now?
It's already a joke, so why not?
Yeah. Just put them in handicap matches. Have them do fucking gauntlets.
Yeah.
Why not? God.
Have him take over DIY and call it OBA.
I mean, it would give Candace something to do, and I mean, he could tag with Johnny Gargano, who just planks the entire match.
He just picks him up like a little missile and throws him.
Yeah, like he tags him in, like he picks up his arm limp, tags him in, then lifts him up by his waistband, military presses him, and just launches him at his opponents, and like his dead weight pins them
down.
It's so dumb. I love it.
That would actually fucking work, though. I would love that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You need to hire us. Like, what the fuck?
You got no other fucking creativity. We can do this shit with, both our hands tied behind our back. I could type with my fucking ass better than your shit right now.
Dude, my gooch comes up with better ideas.
Mm-hmm, that taint.
And that shit gets twisted and hurts.
I think you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. You can't force it. You're going to blow out an O-ring doing that, okay?
Oh, it's okay. No, I have spares.
Got the repair kit.
Yep.
He's got the fix-a-flat right next to the plunger.
That's right.
Oh, God. Speaking of things that are flat, we got some Judgment Day stuff happening. Liv wants to have a little talk with Roxy, and it's just a threat. It's just not even a veiled threat. It's just a threat of like, don't get in my way. I'm the new champ, all that kind of stuff. And Roxy's just like, I'm just happy we're in Laredo, Texas. It's my hometown. And then Finn pops up to deliver a warning, but she's just like, I don't want to fucking hear it, dude. Like, you're the one who got kicked out because you're a dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, but now I'm more over than I was before. Pay attention.
Ever was.
Yeah.
And now they love me.
Yeah.
And TKO remembered to book Roxanne in Laredo, Texas.
Shut up, Derek.
Dude, it's so fun. Watch last week's GM mode and then watch Raw. It's so funny to us and nobody else.
That's why they don't hire us as writers. Like, yeah, they got great ideas. The hell, Walsh? What are you doing?
But they don't watch the product though, because they don't realize that I forgot to put CM Punk in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh God. I can't wait to see what I forgot to do this week. It's gonna be great.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
Oh God. Anyway, this is in service to set up Roxanne having a match in her hometown, tagging with Raquel, taking on Bayley and Lyra, who have not been forgotten. Just solid stuff. Even with, the usual Judgment Day, like, interference and stuff like that. Doesn't matter. Just a fun match.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we still got, we got Judgment Day shenanigans at the end of the day still with Liv. But Perez, Roxanne, she was definitely the highlight of the show. Like, as she should be, being in hometown.
Yeah. Like, it's very rare in the history of WWE for somebody to get a hometown pop and them not Vince it up where he's just like, okay, now they're going to get manhandled by Brock Lesnar or some,
Right. Oh, you got cheers? Oh, here we go. We're feeding you to a monster.
Here comes Oba Femi.
Yeah, exactly. F you for getting over type of deal.
Just picks her up and eats her in one bite.
Yeah. Oh, but, there might be some more meat on the bone of the Judgment Day, but they really need to, I don't know, give Finn some backup at this point. But wait, all of the people that used to be in the Judgment Day are champions over on SmackDown.
Yes. Yeah, which is why, like, you might see Roxanne get pulled away from Judgment Day and maybe go with Finn.
Maybe. Why not?
Why not? Maybe. I would prefer Raquel, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think Raquel would be great on a singles run outside of Judgment Day. I think she could just tear through the roster, dude.
I mean, out of like the rest of the Judgment Day, she's got the most grievances with the rest of Judgment Day.
Yeah. Plus, it would be a great, like, to have her rip the belt from Liv would be awesome.
Yeah. Do that. Well, I guess we can't do it at Backlash because it's too late because we haven't booked anything really for Backlash outside of what, 4 matches we got now?
Yeah.
Got plenty of time.
It's this weekend.
It's this weekend. And, they got to make sure they have 2.5 hour block of commercials filled in there.
Oh, God. I'm going to be so tired of seeing that gambling app, the General, and probably
Morgan and Morgan.
Oh, God, Morgan and Morgan. No, the dude's got to spend his money because he's getting involved in campaigns now. He started up a super PAC.
He's also on YouTube. I was watching. Okay. This is just a quick side tangent, okay? I've been watching on YouTube. I've been going down the rabbit hole of people creating their own like rail car contraptions to go on to old railways that aren't being used anymore.
Most of them. Okay.
Yeah, like solar paneled, like boxcar type shit. Someone took like an EV and turned it into a rail car. Someone turned their e-bike into a rail car. Fun stuff. I don't remember which one it was. On one of these that I was watching, they were sponsored, like in video advertisement for Morgan and Morgan.
Derek, you don't understand. In the southern tip of Florida, where I am, they are everywhere. Morgan and Morgan is like headquarters in like Orlando or some bull. They are everywhere around here. And I blame John Oliver. Because like 4 years ago, he did a bit on Last Week Tonight where he made a meme of their regular commercials where it was just them saying Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan over and over again.
Yeah.
And he turned them into a meme, and then they started making money off of it. Okay? And then they leaned into the memes. Their billboards are memes out here.
Dude, they do like MCU shit. WWE shit, dude. The fact that I saw Morgan and Morgan in video advertisement, like not YouTube choosing it. They sponsored the actual video for making an e-bike that rides on a abandoned railway track. I was like, are you kidding me? I can't escape these guys.
No,
I can come up with some really weird ideas if they want to sponsor some shit.
Yeah,
dude, for real.
We'll roll with it.
I want Tony. Who is the guy that did the videotapes for bankruptcy here in Illinois? Tony Jacy or something like that?
Yeah, Jacy. Yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
There's been a few of.
Yeah.
That dude was like, he was so monotone, and everybody used to make fun of it, and then he would lean into it. He leaned that when you lean into the
Peter Francis Jacy.
Peter Francis Jacy, that's who it is.
Yeah.
He had a actual office in Rockford when I was up that way.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Peter Francis Jacy's here?
He's real?
Yeah. Like, this shit exists?
I thought that was just my memory of late night commercials that were jokes.
Yeah, like Victory Auto Wreckers and shit.
Damn it. I was going to say that one. I was just waiting. I was going to pretend to pull my car door off and have it fall.
Oh, God. We're so Eastern Illinois culture right now, bro.
Wait, what was that?
I've got something for you.
It must be Eagle Man.
Shit's out of giant ass egg.
Oh, man.
Look at these low rates.
God, we have just aged ourselves so bad.
Hey, at least we didn't do the Eureka.
Eureka? You mean Empire?
Yeah. No, there was oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Empire. There it is. All right.
Yeah, or Menards or any of those.
All of this is better than this week's Raw. I can just tell you that much.
Speaking of things that are tired and laid out already, we got Roman Reigns section because we are just rehashing the old Bloodline again.
Yeah.
For the umpteenth time. He comes out there to the ring to answer Jacob Fatu's challenge. Before he really gets anything out there, Jacob Fatu comes out there, does a hell of a job on the mic, and Roman steps to him. He gets cut off, and Jacob Fatu goes for the Tonkin death grip, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic, and even better because the AC units in Laredo, Texas got busted and they couldn't fix him. Roman Reigns is sweating bullets and it looks like he is selling death. It's great.
I mean, Jacob was also sweating fucking bullets too.
I know, but it sold the death grip so well.
It did, yeah. Because like one of the standout lines of the night for Roman was, "If you win, it's a whole new game or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you lose, can you, or if you win, you have to accept that it's a whole new game. But if you lose, you have to accept that you must acknowledge me.
Now, even better than that,
or
was
something like that.
The line that set Jacob Fatu off was like, I'm not just going to give you a match. If I do that, that's nepotism. And that's what sets Jacob off, because he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I just went on a whole goddamn rant how none of you were ever there for me except for Solo, who called me up.
Yep. And that dude's on the chopping block probably soon.
No, dude, he's too tied in. He's too tied into the Bloodline family. He really is.
They got rid of 2 pandas already.
Yeah.
He's the panda wrangler. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's the wrangler of pandas. When there's no pandas to wrangle, what are they going to do for him?
Squirrels.
He's going to go back to being the enforcer of the Bloodline. We're just going to reform the old Bloodline and call up Paul Heyman.
Can we just have him lose his mind from losing the pandas and losing his arch nemesis, the Wyatt Six?
Who's got the lantern?
Can we just cut to him in like a padded cell with little stuffed animal versions of everyone, and he's just playing out the feud that never got to fully finish or really make anything of, and there's just a little baby lantern off to the side.
I'm just waiting for him to pull a Ray Phoenix and upload a photo of him in a padded room with a straitjacket because he's trapped in his contract with AEW and he wants to work. He wants to wrestle.
Hey, you know what? He technically is getting to work, and if you listen to Corey Graves, he's the most properly utilized wrestler in a WWE contract.
Oh yeah, gravy, sure thing. God,
pissed me off when I heard that. Oh my God.
Speaking of pissed off, let's talk about SmackDown.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this, and
you didn't say that. You
know.
I didn't even start recording before you put this out there into the world, Derek.
Okay, I was gonna say I have no idea how any of this is gonna get smush together, but I did not watch SmackDown this week.
Rightfully so, because like there are 2 things that are being praised on SmackDown, and I'll get there. But it's kind of sad what is being praised about SmackDown. Okay, we open up with Undisputed Champion Cody Rhodes coming out to the ring, clearing up some confusion. He is medically cleared to wrestle despite his, black eye and stitches and all that kind of stuff. But he is interrupted by recently debuting Ricky Saints.
Yeah.
And number one, the stinger opener to his music still sucks. Doesn't hit the way his old music used to hit. It's just not as good. Doesn't have the same impact. Doesn't have the same joie de vivre, you could say. But he does this whole entrance with the music and everything. And God damn, the crowd does not care about this boy at all.
No.
I give it some time. I feel like he could get his persona over with the crowd. But as of right now, I just feel like the introduction for him wasn't the best, and people don't know how they feel about Ricky Saints at this moment. Doesn't matter, because we're going to try anyway, and they set up for these 2 to have a match later in the night. That's the gist of it. It's okay. By the playbook of getting a new wrestler over in a company, let's show people he's a big deal, let's put him on screen with our champion, is the move that you do. It just didn't work for this guy. It just didn't work for Ricky.
I kind of get it, because a lot of people were wishy-washy on him in AEW.
Yeah. He's got charisma. He really does. It's just they haven't figured out how to utilize that charisma and get that over with the screen yet. And it's sad because he's one of Cody's boys. They've worked together and they're close, and he's coached him and done stuff like that. So there's definitely some stuff there. There's some meat on the bones. I don't know why they quite didn't tap into it quite yet. He had some decent lines, but it didn't land. It just didn't land. I don't know exactly what went wrong in the kitchen for it, but the crowd wasn't here for him. They didn't want to see him.
I mean, it's sad, but like, it now makes sense why they threw him in NXT originally.
Yeah, and he was okay in NXT. He got a win over Oba.
Oh, wow.
I mean, there was fuck involved and all that shit, but he got a win over Oba Femi, who that's a big deal.
But they should have Oba crush him now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Following that, we had a little backstage thing with Charlotte and Alexa and Rhea being there, and Charlotte had a cute line of like, we're, you two got your goth thing going on, and that works for you and stuff like that. But thanks, Rhea, but we're good. We don't need your help because Charlotte's gonna face off with Jacy Jayne, and because Fatal Influence has got them outnumbered, Rhea's like, I could help you. I dealt with this kind of stuff before and all that. It's like, nah, whatever, dude. We're just going to go ahead and deal with this shit the way I deal with shit, which is queen shit, brother. Yeah. Good match. Up and then we got some shenanigans with, so many bodies at ringside. It's just to be expected. Jacy Jayne gets a win. Good little start for Fatal Influence. Good little, credit to them for like, oh, hey, new star. We're going to get a win over, one of our bigger names that we have in WWE. Bit of fun. And then, Rhea makes the save to kind of like even out the odds. But then essentially what they did is they had Jacy Jayne like whip Rhea right at Charlotte, and then they just stopped like just before butting heads, and they had a little like, I'm not so sure about you to set up, okay, we're going to do Rhea versus Charlotte again at some point.
Well, of course.
Because they don't trust each other.
I mean, I get it, though.
Mm-hmm.
They're both big ego people.
Yeah.
So. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been coughing my brains out.
Yeah.
We're dying.
Then there's, we got Damian Priest, R-Truth doing a little backstage thing. Basically, like.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You keep going.
Okay. He's got to walk the dog. She's got to pee. Anyway, R-Truth was pissed off about taxes. He was angry about taxes, so Fraxiom got a title shot, Walsh.
What? Yeah, that makes sense. I see those steps there.
Yeah, you see how that works, right? Yeah. Anyway, the rest of the tag division is in, the dumpster. We're in the gutter with this. At least Fraxiom is here to bring some fucking energy with Damian Priest and R-Truth. Good back and forth. This is really just a show for Fraxiom. But for some reason, the MFTs, the remaining MFTs, well, this is before they were let go, so all of the MFTs before they were divided are there. Talatonga and Solo, just kind of like directing traffic, just kind of wiped out everybody for some reason. I guess they want the tag titles back? Like that's going to fix things?
I don't think they are.
I'm not sure. We still have enough to make a tag team out of the MFTs remaining. They don't have a feud with the Wyatts anymore because they're gone. All of them.
Oh, man. So, yeah, they got to come up with something for them.
Mm-hmm. It's something. Whether or not it works remains to be seen. I question whether or not we're going to have a rebranding for them. We might get, like, reverted to Neo Bloodline instead of MFTs.
They're going to change into something or just have to join the Bloodline and just, you know what? No. You guys are all working together now. You're one unit. Not doing this separate bull. You guys are together. You guys can face off against the Judgment Day instead of your little family squabble.
Little family. Because it's not even a tree anymore. It's a branch. It's a single branch. There's 3 of them. There's just 3 of them left.
It's a cluster of grapes on there.
Yeah. It's the Freebirds rule. But thankfully, we are saved by, I can't believe I'm saying this, The Miz and Kit Wilson, who are backstage, who set up a Wile E. Coyote gag with a briefcase of money to try and humiliate Danhausen. Like, they have, like, the Pulp Fiction-esque, like, light-up briefcase set up in just, like, a hallway backstage. And they're like, okay, trap is set. And they, like, hide behind a curtain. And Danhausen just comes, like, you know, beat-bopping around the corner. And he's like, oh, human money's for me. Opens up the briefcase, pulls out just wads of cash. He's like, oh, this is like $400. Great. I love it. It's perfect. And he walks off and just, you know, runs away. And then the Miz and Kit Wilson are like, what went wrong? He opened it up. That should have set everything off. He just took like 40 grand of my money that I set up for a trap. He used his real money to set up a trap for Danhausen. And Miz opens up the briefcase and he just gets fucking powdered immediately. Because of course he does.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I love it.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
Yeah.
I also noticed I was gone for so long, apparently, that you went through like 3 different things.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was a short match and then there was, you know, and then we get back to the MFTs. We get back to the MFTs because we need more of the MFTs.
So,
yeah, solos.
Is this how bad that SmackDown was this week then?
Oh yeah, dude.
God damn.
We haven't even gotten to the best worst. Okay.
I literally coughed so hard I had to go blow my nose and wipe my eyes of tears.
Oh God. I saw somebody revealing the emotional kayfabe of Paul Heyman from WrestleMania because there was a fan who was recording him during the Brock Lesnar thing, and you can see him take his fingers and just gouging at his tear ducts to make himself cry.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Guy's always a good worker.
Does that mean Paul knew then that Brock was going to be retiring?
I don't know. They still haven't decided whether or not that's going to be an angle or not, or if they're going to be able to talk him into more money.
Is that real, or are they going to write him a big enough check?
I think it's real, personally. I think on his end it was real.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Anyway, back to this shithouse SmackDown. Solo's giving a promo about talking to Jacob Fatu, and Jimmy and Jay are going to call out the Tongan Death Grip. Said that was over the line to use it on Roman, because anybody who steps to Roman crosses the line basically now. That's where it is. If anybody says anything or does anything related to the bloodline, is now crossing the line with Roman Reigns, because only he's allowed to do bloodline related stuff. He's the only one that's allowed to dig into his ancestry. It's just Roman. Everybody else can't do it. It's in the front. It's an insult to Roman.
Yeah, like, this is like a battle told long before time.
Yeah.
If you all remember the days of robots that turn into things, there was the Transformers v GoBots.
Yeah.
And who won? Who won?
GoBots, because they didn't get Michael Bay movies.
They're about to.
No, yeah, that's true. Not with Michael Bay, though, right?
I hope not.
I hope they get Michael Bay. Oh my God,
he might actually
that would
care
just be
again.
so right.
I argue those Transformer movies suck the soul and passion out of Michael Bay, where normally he was like, I just love big explosions and big things that like destroy other things.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, his passion was turned against him as a weapon.
Yeah, they're like, this keeps making money somehow, so you gotta keep doing it.
By the 8th one, they were like, do it again. He's like, I can't. I've done it too many times. Like, again.
I need a nap and a sandwich before I can go again, guys.
He's just looking at his hands. Why are you so good at this?
We need a 30-second reason of why Bumblebee is flipping over this explosion. So good luck.
Oh, God.
We need a reason why Bumblebee can't talk again, and just Michael Bay walks up to Bumblebee and rips his throat out.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, man.
But we only want him to talk through TikTok now, so make that happen. That's how you end Michael Bay.
He just used the TikTok vegan and the TikTok psychic and just used their stuff, because that would be hilarious.
Walsh, you were too good at this, because I could totally see them doing that. I could totally see them doing that. Oh,
My
God.
mind went immediately to
get him
all the
flossing.
options.
Floss.
Oh God, he could hijack the live streams
Mm-hmm.
and use like moments of live streams, hijack like those product placement videos that people do.
Yeah. Oh, God. He's going to communicate with TikTok dances and like Fortnite emotes.
He's gonna make a song with Baby No Money, I bet you.
Oh, that dude's everywhere. That dude's fucking everywhere.
Dude, I love Baby No Money. I ain't sad about that.
No.
I've been listening to Baby No Money since like 2018 or something.
Oh, God. Speaking of things to be sad about, though, we got Cody versus Ricky Saints in their actual match. Just, whew.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to put this, because, like, it wasn't terrible. Just nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit. And there was
I was just gonna ask you, because one of my complaints, and I've had this complaint a lot with people, as you might see. Ricky's always bored me in the ring.
like,
So was this a boring match?
here's the deal with Ricky Saints, okay? Number one, he uses the spear as one of his signatures, and he's too small and too slow to do the spear as a finisher. It just doesn't look like it. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso have a decent enough build to say, okay, I can do a spear, even though their spears are pretty Ricky Saints is just not built for a spear to be one of his moves.
So he wrestles. Yeah, he does wrestle like a big guy in a small guy body.
Like, he does the Undertaker's old school rope walk. I mean, I love the flair he does with the the strut and like the posing on it.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just doesn't have any impact.
Or why would it, really?
So you're saying his spear is more of a javelin?
It's more of a toothpick.
It's definitely not an atlatl.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
That's more of a Bron breaker.
Yeah. Bron is more like... Okay, you remember
Club.
in the Lord of the
Big
Rings
club.
trilogy, the Grand that they used to break down the doors? That's Bron Breaker.
I feel like if you give that boy enough time to get up to speed, he can fly as far as you need him to.
He's like the Large Hadron Collider.
Yes.
He's just
You just
smashing
never want to.
atoms.
You never want to get in the way of that, like that guy did who accidentally got his head put in the way.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Yeah,
that was
like
an early particle accelerator accident.
Yeah, that was not a hadron collider technically. That was a smaller particle accelerator, but same end result. He had a big old line cut through his head.
That's scary.
He lived. He lived.
Hey, dude, there was that guy that was just revealed, was like, didn't have 90% of his brain. It was just empty space in there, and he was still alive. Just living his life.
That dude that had the rebar go through his head, and he was like changed from the rebar, and then they eventually were able to get it out, and he was never the same man. He was like a lot angrier and shit. And it was like one of the early signs of CTE.
And he's like, yeah, I got a giant fucking hole in my head, of course.
Yeah,
Of course I'm pissed off.
all the time.
You
Anyway.
try having a giant metal bar through your skull. Sucks.
Hurts.
Oh, God. Also, speaking of hurts, the finish to this match, like, I saw what they wanted it to be, and it just didn't work. Because Ricky had Cody up for the Rochambeau, and Cody reversed out of it into the Crossroads, but it just doesn't work because Cody is initially in like reverse position to do the Crossroads, and they had to flip it before and it's too much. No,
Looks weird.
Yeah, too many steps to get to the actual finish. It just didn't work. It didn't work at all. But even better than that, immediately after the match, Gunther just chokes the fuck out of Cody Rhodes and just like lifts up the belt. He's like, this is what we're going, boys. This is the end result. This is what's happening. Yes.
I'm not against it.
No.
Like, I want Gunther to have something to do, and you can't make him go after a lower belt anymore. It's heavyweight and up only.
He's the biggest heel you got right now because you can't commit to Roman being a heel.
You do a quick transition with him. Give him that belt for 1 week, and then have Oba Femi just rip it off of him. Be like, oh, you're the one who retires people? I retired Brock unscheduled.
Yeah. That'd be a great promo.
That'd be good. It would honestly probably help Gunther because I feel like the retirer is kind of hurting him long term. Because you eventually run out of people to retire.
I mean,
you're eventually the one being retired.
I
mean, eventually TKO is going to retire people before you get a chance to.
That's already happened. With the one girl who won the contest and then got let go. She never even got
a chance. Yeah. Tyra May Steele, never even got a chance to be on the full TV show.
She got retired before she ever got to be one.
Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, there was a cute Danhausen backstage video after this where he uncursed the Knicks and reaffirmed his curse on Stephen A. Smith. Good. And then the Knicks went on to win by 51 points in their next game.
Yeah, I did see. So I didn't watch SmackDown, but I saw that because that made it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Can we jokingly have Danhausen curse
yes,
major politicians?
I know where your mind went, and yes, that's where my mind went immediately. Too.
Just do it as a joke. Curses aren't real.
I don't see why
exactly.
not. I mean, let's even things out because they just hired RFK's niece to a developmental contract, so why not?
Ooh, nepotism on such a large scale.
Such a large scale. Oh God! Thank God for Danhausen.
You know what? I know why.
What?
Because she had the amount of raccoon penises needed to actually pay for her spot.
That makes sense.
And raw milk.
Yeah, that too. Actually, recently, you're right.
Where it comes into play, just raw milk.
No, they've
transitioned
from raw milk to whole milk. Because too many people were getting sick from raw milk, so they had to go and pivot to whole milk. I'm not joking.
Yeah, whole milk is still pasteurized.
Yeah,
which is okay.
Yeah, which is fine. Yeah. That defeats the whole thing they were kept. Oh my fucking God! When we all sat here and said you're gonna get botulism.
Yeah.
And then they went around and got the botulism.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I will say, whole milk's too heavy though, especially Oberweis whole milk.
Yeah,
I can use that as coffee creamer. I use it as coffee creamer.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, no, I got whole milk not long ago from Dunkin', and I was like, oh, that's too much. That's too much. That's too thick.
That's what she said.
Anyway, syrupy in my mouth.
Danhausen is here to save this guy. Joe. He comes out in the Danhausen mobile. He wants to throw out some freebies to the crowd, but The Miz and Kit Wilson have returned to spoil the fun. But The Miz has come to a realization. The curse is real. He has now decided, no, I will mentor you, Danhausen. I'm sorry for everything I have done. Let's shake hands. And then the second Danhausen celebrates and is like, I'm going to curse Kit Wilson because he's not on board for this. The Miz just Pearl Harbors him and is like, F you. I'm done with you. I'm going to put you in the ground. We're going to have a match. And it leads to one of the best moments. I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but Nick Aldis is backstage and Danhausen is acting hurt and is like, Nick Aldis, I need to get revenge on Miz and Kit Wilson. And Nick Aldis is all about this. He's like, yeah, sure. Tell you what, I'm going to give you a match at Backlash versus the Miz and Kit Wilson. And he goes, oh, that's great. That's good. I like that. And he goes, you just need to find a tag team partner. He goes, I don't like that. That's work. And he goes, is it a deal? He's like, all right, fine. Yeah, sure. And then he's just looking at him. He goes, oh, you want me to disappear? He goes, well, yeah. And turn around. And he goes, and just walks out of the frame. Wow. Nick Aldis is looking the other way. And then Nick Aldis turns back around, acts surprised that he disappeared.
I love that people were playing into this the right way of it being a thing, but not a thing.
Yeah, the kayfabe levels and the meta-ness is working for him. I love it.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
They got to do something silly with his tag team partner.
I can't.
Femi.
There are so many people speculating. He was on like social media the other day where he just tagged like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, like so many people. Is like, hey, would you be my tag team partner for $400?
Dude, he should just be like Oba Femihausen's.
Yeah.
Just ride out, just hanging on his back.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Just
God.
be like, he's going to do everything. I don't have to do a thing. You guys are dead.
He's just going to drive around the ring in his Danhausen mobile.
Can he like have a rope tied around Oba's chest and him dragging the Danhausen mobile out?
I'd love it.
Just have Oba step in the ring for him. Be like, instead of Yorkers, just be like, you are screwed.
Oh, God.
Just picks up Danhausen, throws him into the ring.
Yes, just like we were booking Johnny Gargano. Be even better.
Yes.
Oh, God. Personal favorites that people have thrown around. John Cena comes out of retirement just for this match.
That'd be funny.
CM Punk finally gets roped in to Danhausen's Vortex.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he could wear the one shirt that he had made for him in AEW.
Yeah. Like have him like cut off the sleeves and do it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But speaking of people that do squash matches, we got a quick little Royce Keys action taking on Angel. I guess Berto was in catering or something. He just squashes the fuck out of him. Just destroys him. It's great.
That's good.
Yeah. There's a quick little video package for Blake Monroe just doing the same thing that they did in NXT when they announced that she was coming. She's back in that bathtub in her duplex in Florida with all the bubbles and shit. Just doing the same thing again. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Why not? Quick little backstage segment. Tiffany Stratz has a little one-on-one back and forth with Julia and Kiana James, but is interrupted by Chelsea Green, who reveals she can walk again. And yeah, and then Tiffy's like, "No, you don't get a rematch." Kiana James instead is gonna get a match. Okay.
I feel like they're trying to put some sort of rocket on her. So.
God. And then we get to the best worst segment all week. All God week. Before we go to commercial, we see they are carrying a standee with the gingerbread man. Like they got like a mannequin in the gingerbread costume. And we return from commercial. He's standing in the center of the ring, and Sami Zayn cuts the longest promo. This went on way too, like the crowd wasn't about it. I'm not about it. I didn't give a fuck about anything that he was saying at all. And then he decides he's gonna fake hitting the gingerbread man, and then play it off like, oh, what am I doing? Like, what? I think I really must have a screw loose. I'm gonna attack an inanimate costume, and then he goes to shake the hand of the mannequin and then kicks it in the balls, and then throws it on the ground and starts tearing pieces off of it. Like he tries tearing like the face parts off, and that doesn't work. So then he just rips one of the arms clean off, and then one of the gumdrop buttons. And it's just awful. And Trick Williams, this is what sets him off. He runs to the ring to save the gingerbread man costume.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that was over the
Because
line.
they paid good money for it.
Yeah, basically.
I argue
Basically.
This was literally written by ChatGPT.
Derek, here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. Trick Williams full on commits to the bit and sells it. Like he throws up the X arms. Like, no, we need medical here. The gingerbread man is actually hurt. Everybody else in the company is just leaning into the bit so hard to make it work. Okay? Graves on commentary not doing it as much. Joe Tess is selling it super hard. They put up a graphic. Rest in peace, Gingerbread Man. Rest in peace is Gingerbread Man 2026 before they go to commercial. When they come back, they announce they're going to have a funeral segment for the Gingerbread Man next week. It's so bad it works. It's so bad it works.
It's a
parody of themselves at this point.
Yeah, it feels very Vince coded.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, the people love this Gingerbread Man. We're gonna make it fucking work.
And they made it so terrible it worked. Like, I am actively hating this. I am hate watching this shit because it's so bad. Like, I get a sick satisfaction of watching terrible movies. This is what it is. Yeah. This is the Room level bad. This is Troll 2 bad. It's so terrible, it's funny.
Oh my god. I just hire us, please. Yeah. We'll give you shit movie versions of stuff too if you want. Yeah. We'll do it. Yeah. We don't care. We'll do Mac and Me.
Oh god. Oh, we could have done that with Chelsea in the wheelchair.
Uh-huh. Oh, I was just thinking that.
Why didn't they do that? I'm upset. This was left on the table.
You could have Johnny Gargano come out on a food cart and have the locks break as
he just rolls down the ramp into the ring and just slides in.
Yep. Yeah.
Have Chelsea Green's husband play Mac and just head pop out of the bushes and look around.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Have Matt Cardona just be like, "What the fuck?" He's just sitting there next to a fan eating popcorn, and everybody's like, "They don't sell popcorn here. Where'd you get that?"
You know what? Just remake Mac and Me with Chelsea Green.
And Matt Cardona, yeah.
Yes.
They would make it work. They would make it work. Oh god. There was
just mix in Danhausen somewhere.
Yeah. There was a cute little segment with Jacob Fatu and Royce Keys to set up. Like, oh no, they have a pre-existing friendship. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Yeah. There's some potential to make something out of that. I'd like to see those two big meaty men as either a tag team or facing each other in the future. That'd be dope.
I
take down Jimmy and Jay to get to Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. We can get some good old meat chants going again.
Hell yeah, dude. But we got some other tag team shenanigans that happened first. It's Paige and Brie Bella taking on Lash Legend and Nia Jax, so they can take back their titles. Bit of a show all around on this one, because they fuck up the entrance for Brie. It starts playing her music and then it just stops, and then they restart it. And
really?
Yeah. Like, she's already out there, on the ramp, and the music stops, and then they just restart it.
You know, it'd been really funny.
Someone hit the back button.
Yeah.
It'd been really funny if she stopped doing what she was doing, went right back behind, and then came back out again.
That would have been fun. That would have been worth it. That would have been great. That would have been funny. This was just lame. And then the actual match happens, and honestly, this whole thing could have happened during a commercial break, and they could have just done the finish, and it would have been the same. Because this was bad. This isn't the worst match, obviously, ever, but it wasn't good. I've got nothing positive to say about this other than Nia looked good, but she spent 90% of the match on the outside.
She's a powerhouse. Put her in the fucking ring.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see this week's, and I don't know if I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I might watch the Danhausen bit, and that's probably it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's about it.
At least so far.
I'll find those on YouTube easy.
Yeah.
Yep. It's probably ready there waiting for you.
It is. It absolutely is. It's on the TikTok. It's on the Instagram. It's on the YouTube. You could just watch a highlight reel, probably on WWE's official YouTube page that has nothing but the highlights of Danhausen each week. And it's probably got more views than anything else.
I'm telling you, they're gonna put that one of those two belts on them. One of those top two belts. It's happening.
God, I would actually welcome it at this point.
They're so bankrupt in creativity that, and it would be such a bankrupt maneuver that it would work. Yes.
You want to know how creative they are? The next match is the Usos facing Solo and Tala Tonga.
Wait.
Is Femi?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
We're doing this again?
Yeah. Wait. Guess how it ends?
Disqualification.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna assume it ends with no one winning.
Yeah. No. Jacob Fatu does some interference, and then he puts Tala through the announce table, and Solo runs off. He doesn't do anything with the Usos, but they also don't help each other at all either.
So setting it up that he's probably going to end up fighting them.
Yeah. This is the main event.
What?
Yeah.
So I'm not watching this week. I'm not watching this one.
You should not.
Yeah.
Just watch.
Or maybe even this week's. Who knows?
Derek, it's the go home show for Backlash.
Yeah. I can go home all right and not watch that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know we're going to end up talking about Backlash, though.
Yeah, we're going to have to, because maybe something will happen. I don't think anything is going to happen, title change wise, or really anything to give too much of a fuck about. But, I'm going to wait till after it's done airing and then watch it so I can get the whole show in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of do a highlight reel.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of highlight reels, though, hey, Dynamite and Collision happened, and AEW's fucking cooking. AEW's fucking cooking red hot, starting off strong. Kevin Knight, MJF, we set it up last week. We're gonna fucking go. We're just gonna tear the fucking house down and just be fucking insane with it. And then, surprise, surprise, Kevin Knight gets a win because he outsmarts MJF's cheating.
Well, okay. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
MJF did not come out there like his normal cool-headed MJF. He came out hot, angry, and quick to the draw. So I feel like Kevin did not face a normally rational and the best wrestler in the world type that MJF is.
Well,
I argue that.
Look, he may have been coming in hot, but that showed throughout the match because he beat the fuck out of Kevin Knight's leg.
Yeah, he did.
Once Kevin Knight started selling it, he started going fucking old school with it and started trying to tear that shit out of its socket.
Yeah, it was pretty good. This is at this point now, after focusing on his knee, that brings out the diamond ring as he does.
Yeah.
But
no, Kevin Knight too smart. He's seen it before. People are catching, same thing with his match against Darby. He tried to go to his old bag of tricks. Nope, we know your game now. You're not going to get us on that anymore.
Walsh, multiple choice here. Did Kevin Knight A, punch MJF in the face? Did he B, or 2, whichever you prefer?
Yeah.
Punch MJF in the fist with the ring? Or did he C, punch him in the dick?
I like to think he tried to do all three at once.
His dick's big enough to try for all three.
Yeah. They don't call him Big Hebrew for nothing. But no, consolation prize. No, he did just punch him straight in the dick and then get a roll-up win. It was great.
Could you imagine trying to be the rabbi, having to rip that off with your teeth?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, he low blows him.
Yeah.
Rolls him up, and we get a quick old 1, 2, 3. This was a banger. This was a PLE, the pay-per-view level fucking match.
After the match was fucking goated too, because Kevin Knight is celebrating, and MJF he does the chop block, but he hits him it looks vicious with how much speed he hits his leg with, and then he starts throwing the fucking beat down. But guess what? Darby inherited the superpowers of Sting. He was hanging out in the rafters, and he comes rappelling down to beat up MJF, chase him off.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like they're leaning real hard into the Darby is now Sting.
Yeah. And continuing the setup for it, MJF demands a mic, says, I want my rematch. And Darby's just like, no, give me something I want in exchange for a match, and then we'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
I can't wait. Because I feel like at the end of the day, what we're going to end up getting is MJF taking that belt back.
Mm-hmm. Or Darby's going to force MJF to put up the same stipulation that Hangman Adam Page put on there and says, if you lose, you can never challenge for the belt again.
That would be fun to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Can you get around that with one of those little contracts that Tony likes to give out every once in a while for a free match?
Maybe. I just want Hangman Page to screw him over so MJF loses too.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Be great.
Buckshot lariat him while the ref is like knocked out or something because MJF blowed the ref.
Like he just comes sprinting in through the crowd while like the ref is distracted with Darby, just goes from one side of the ring, buckshot lariat, hits MJF, and just keeps on trucking to the other side.
Yes, and jumps, like he runs, jumps onto the barricade, uses that to jump off onto the edge of the ring so he can immediately do his buckshot.
Yeah.
Keeps going, jumps onto the next spot. Buckshot's over the other one too so he can get over quicker.
Yeah.
So he saves time.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Oh, God.
People start putting their hands together in his way to make like ring rope so that he can buckshot lariat his way completely out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Good shit. Following that, we had another squash match for the Brawling Birds, taking on some local talent. We're just going to keep building these two up. They hit hard. They beat the piss out of people. Why not? Keep it going. It works.
It was good.
Yeah.
I feel like, squashes can get old pretty quick, but when done right, I feel like it's kind of like a palate cleanser in between some matches.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it. It worked for, like the Road Warriors, right? Mm-hmm. You son of a bitch. And
you saw me look at it too. Saw me look at it too. He closed his eyes so he didn't have to see us.
Oh, God. But you know what we do get to see? We get to see some meaty quads and hammies in the form of Ace Austin taking on Kazuchika Okada for the International Championship. And this motherfucking match so got hard, especially with Okada throwing those drop kicks, and Ace Austin's got faced. I thought he killed him with those drop kicks.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Ace Austin also pulled out some crazy on the apron with Okada shenanigans, trying to sweep the leg, and he just goes into a one-handed handstand on the apron.
Yeah, it was
and
fun.
Shows off. And Okada has to applaud him for it because he's like, okay, you got some game, kid.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we soon realized that Okada's just been playing with his food, as he usually does.
Oh, yeah.
And takes control of the situation pretty fucking fast and hits a fucking tombstone.
And then a Rainmaker. He's like, you're staying down, kid.
You're not getting back up.
Oh, God. And then,
Great fucking match, though.
Yeah.
Great fucking match.
And then, of course, Takesha's got to show up to stare him down from the ramp. Like, reminder, I got you next pay-per-view.
Yep, that's right. We're finally going to get that. I feel like he's fully out of the Don Callis family after all this.
Oh, yeah. Except Don Callis doesn't fucking care. He's just going to know something. He's like, no, we're fine. This is what I want. This is the type of culture.
My choice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I wanted this to happen.
He's my oiled up baby boy that grew up, so I had to let him leave the nest.
Oh, God. There was a great little backstage promo from Tekla with the line of, like, people are upset that I keep calling all the women here the dumbest bitches alive. The problem is there's just too many dumb bitches for me to not call them the dumbest bitches.
It's a short and sweet little promo, but it gets the point across just right away.
Yeah, it does. It does. God. Anyway, we have a little bit of maintenance booking. We got to put Cope and Christian Cage out there. They have a little match with RPG Vice, who they're a little upset that they got beat down when they were looking for FTR. So, they want a little revenge. And FTR and Stoke are ringside. Once again.
With Stoke on fucking commentary.
God, Stoke is fucking funny. He's so good at this. He's too fucking funny. But, standard fucking match from our boys here involved. RPG Vice, they're pretty fun. Rocky Romero does his little, celebrate, slide into the corner bit again, which is always funny, so he can get blindsided by an attack. Always great. FTR decide that they want to get involved, but for some reason, the conglomeration is there. And OC has a comically large bucket of popcorn that he smacks in Stokely's face and sends popcorn flying. They clear the ring so Cope and Christian can get a decisive win with their little pop-up spear combo. That's decent stuff. But really, after the fact, it's just fucking great because Cope and Christian decide, okay, we got the win. Now let's just be, unk mode, had too many drinks at the barbecue. Cope is walking around with the empty popcorn bucket on his head, and Christian Cage is just walking around strutting with the tag titles, just like, this is mine now, this is mine now. And Cope picks up on it, grabs his belt too, and then Bryce is trying to, no, guys, stop it. And they're just like, fuck Scooby-Dooing him. Like, nope, we're just going to go this way. Nope, now we're going to go this way. We don't fucking care. We're having fun. So dumb. Oh, God.
Oh, and if any of you are the ones that took Taz's sunglasses, please return them.
He said it was one of the flight attendants.
I know. I know. If that's you, give them back.
Yeah. Maybe. He probably has to shell out some money or something like that. Somebody's trying to steal his gimmick.
Those Oakleys, man, they're from 2002. They don't make those no more.
They don't make them no more. Those are vintage. Those are rare.
Those cherry red ones with the gold stripes, that's not... ever since Iron Man came out, that shit...
You can only find that shit on eBay now.
Yeah.
Oh, God. After that, we had an awesome video package of the Old West set in New Jersey for the Old West, little town that they have there. Teasing something. A lot of people running scared, getting beat up. And there's a little dusted wanted dead or alive bounty for Bandito that is picked up by Swerve Strickland, who sets it ablaze. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, little Swerve, little Bandito. We starting something here? I like this.
Not gonna lie, the video package, it got me.
Yeah.
It got me. It was good. It was good. You just put a little bit of effort, a little bit of camera work, and you get gold. A company that cares about their product enough to actually put some effort into it, man. It's refreshing.
Oh, you mean they didn't make a video package using AI to do all of the work for two of your wrestlers that you had a feud going for? Really?
Yeah. Really? How about that?
One that doesn't resemble either one of the stars at all.
Yeah. It's
crazy.
12 different people's abs.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, God. Anyway.
They frosted their tips.
We get women's tag team action, going for the titles. Divine Division taking on Hikaru Shida and Chris Statlander.
Yeah.
Still developing kind of the dynamic here. Good fun. Still wondering what the fuck Shida's thinking. Hitting Chris Statlander and then throwing her at her opponents. Very strange, but fun.
This is absolutely normal behavior from a babyface who isn't about to turn heel.
Yeah, absolutely normal behavior. Not gonna lie, first half of this match kind of sucked. Real clunky. But they saved it by the end. They saved this by the end.
I feel like they just didn't have their legs in the beginning, and once they started moving, started working. But yeah, it was a hard start. It was definitely a hard start.
But I'll give them all the fucking credit. They decided, nope, We're gonna save this shit. And it got hot by the end, and it was dope as fuck.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we end up Divine Dominion on top,
Mm-hmm.
further leading us down the rabbit hole of Sheeta going heel by the end of this.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Look, I like Cross and Megan Bain as a team.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. It's awesome. They're money. They got a great look. They look like threats. They dwarf the rest of the competition that isn't Chris Statlander. And I will never be upset about Sheeta or Stat getting ring time because they're awesome. Just the way it is.
Yeah, I enjoyed Sheeta's match with Shirakawa. Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, now.
I think 2 weeks. Yeah, that one was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I'm loving this play they're doing with her being a face, but doing some questionable shit.
Yeah, like being a face in English and then saying horrendous shit in Japanese is great.
It's really good.
Yeah. Also, I gotta give her fucking credit because, like, my God, she has worked very hard on practicing her skills in the English language because I know it is not easy to pick that up as a language.
It is a hard language to pick up.
Yeah, but she is, like, fluent at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of fluent, Roosh is fluent in smashing the shit out of some local talent. My God, he did not want to give this guy any time. What was his name? Stephen Fuente?
I had to look it up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, no, this did not last long. This was awesome. And then Roosh just reminded everybody, no, I'm going to come for a title. I'm coming for the main title. I'm going to be the first Mexican world champion in AEW. And he's believable.
He's a big dude, Walsh. He's a big, beefy boy.
Yeah, like he's not the tallest, but he's got like a dwarf build where he looks dense, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he would he's short. I could pick him up. No, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
His center of gravity is way too low for you. Don't try.
And then he does like the crazy shit where like he'll just sprint at you in the corner and just hit you with all the force in the fucking world. Like he doesn't like. I'm sure he's very safe. He's a very safe worker, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like he really hits people.
Yeah.
He goes to the Terry Funk school of thought where it's like, no, I'm just actually going to hit you. That's how I'm going to make it look good.
This is why it looks good. You see that black eye there? That's real.
Yeah. Oh, God. But we got to get to the main event because it's Dynamite, and we don't know how to slow down when we start building up steam. Darby Allin taking on Brody King, two gentlemen that have worked amazing matches in history and have great chemistry and respect the hell out of each other because that's the only explanation because near kill each other in this. Like, I don't have anything more to say other than holy fuck. Darby, I don't know how he has not injured himself more, and Brody is just doing great work still continuously.
When you have someone like Brody King who can catch you in the middle of doing your suicidal shit, yes, you survive because that's what happened in this.
The suicide dive that Darby does to the outside and he just bounces off Brody King is awesome.
It's really good.
Oh man,
this was a great match. I had a ton of fun with it.
This is a well-deserving main event that had the title on the line.
I think one of the reasons why I enjoyed this match so much, though, is because both of them like to hit like 100 immediately the moment the bell rings. Like they're not one of the types that want to start slow and build up to a certain level, like you might see in like Japanese style wrestling.
Yeah,
this is just we're hitting it right away. The transmission.
Yeah,
we're going.
Like, God, I think one of my favorite moments is when they broke the barricade.
Yeah,
because like Brody just spills out into the crowd after smashing through there. It was too good.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Like with that suicide dive, that specific one, it looked like they hit each other in the head.
I know, and Brody's just like, I'm good.
Yeah, he just started barking. He's like,
Oh God.
Fuck, great match though, and I gotta give it to Darby.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people were pissed about how he took the belt. Me, not one of them. He's stood up and been like, "This is why the belt's on me." Fuck you.
Exactly.
This match included.
Oh God. It's one of those ones I actually might go back and rewatch in the future.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go watch SmackDown. I missed it this past time.
Yeah.
I've already watched this. I will watch it again.
Mm-hmm. God. And look, we got to cover Collision too. Not just because it's it's in Peoria, and we're Illinois boys, and they made a lot of work out of putting over Peoria, Illinois on this guy show. But it opens up with a 10-man tag match. The Death Riders teaming with the Dogs again, taking on Top Flight and the Rascals. There is an opening segment that goes on for forever, where it is just insane move after insane move after. Like, you remember that clip that gets circulated from the Attitude Era on like a random SmackDown, where it was just every big star they had running to the ring, hitting their finisher, and then hitting another getting hit by the next person's. That's what this opening segment was. It was just just everybody doing insane shit inside the ring and outside the for 16 minutes, just going crazy. It was like borderline anarchy in arena action. It was just a silly party match, and I love it. I can't be mad about it. And then they followed it up with a fantastic video package for Jack Perry putting over his national title like tour thing, like doing like him and Luchasaurus on the Jurassic Express bus, and him cutting a promo being like, "I'll take it on anybody. I don't care who the fuck you are," and they censor out the fuck word, and like the camera's like, "I don't think you can say that." Like,
well, you's gots to go, boy.
Yeah. They even did like a bit where they like, "We're not stopping for anything," and then it cuts to them on the side of the road taking a piss. Like Jack's like leaning out one of the fucking windows with a megaphone and shit. They're just having so much fucking fun. It looked like a fucking blast, whatever they were shooting this for.
I love it.
And then we get the title match between Jack Perry and Mascara Dorada. Go watch this shit. Jack Perry is just one of the best little guys for lucha style, and teaming up with someone who is insane like Dorada is awesome. They do a fucking destroyer on the barricade that just looks so fucking nasty in this. You gotta watch it. Oh God. And then Goofy Wrestling is the best wrestling. Non-title 6-man tag team action conglomeration. Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, and Roderick Strong taking on MXM TV. Yeah, that's right. Johnny TV, Mansoor, and Mason are getting action on TV, dude. And they, this was just, let's just have a fucking laugh. That's what this was. This wasn't serious from the jump. This was just, let's just make comedy wrestling great. It's just funny. It's just a funny fucking match. Just having. Oh God! There's a moment where MXM like go to do their poses, and like Orange Cassidy just sneaks in, does his little thumbs up. The reactions are fucking perfect.
So good.
God. Then yeah. AEW TBS title match. Will Nightingale, the comeback killer, as she has been designated, taking on Anna Jay. Bog standard. Just standard.
Yeah.
Anna Jay's been gone too long. Maybe they should have her do another stint in Japan, like an extended run, before they bring her on back to TV to get people excited again. Like, she was fine, but she hasn't really progressed too much. But it wasn't like bad. It was just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is more just like, I didn't like the moment very early on of Willow yelling at Anna Jay, being like, "Where's your fire? Show me what you got." Just being like, she didn't really have anything after that, like she didn't level up,
That's very Kaiba coded.
Yeah, not great.
Very anime, like, I mean, AEW's anime essentially, but that was
it's
a little
redneck
too
anime.
much.
That's why I've always called wrestling.
Yeah, well, AEW leans more into the anime end, I would say, than of that.
I would disagree.
I feel like-
WWE has more filler episodes. They spend more time at the hot springs.
Hey, there's some good, short, concise animes.
Dragon
was
Ball
gonna
Z
say, not
abridged,
all-
yes.
not all animes are 901 million episodes like One Piece and Naruto.
Oh god. At least Naruto
Some of it gets
broke up into
canceled
multiple
after two
series.
seasons. Thank you.
Yeah. Jeez.
Some of them take place at a dark tournament for a whole season. Okay,
Whole season.
a whole season just
It
at
was
a
a
tournament.
good season.
It's a really good season.
Oh god. Speaking of really good seasons, tag team action. We got Ace Austin and Juice Robinson. Juliet Juice is here to take on the Death
Bang,
Riders.
bang, gang.
Yeah, Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta. And my god, they put John Moxley on commentary for this match, and it is a wonderful thing. Moxley having fun on commentary is so fucking great. Even, god, this had everything you wanted it to be because the crowd's here for Juice, obviously. But Wheeler Yuta gets split open in this match, and he is like a 10 on the Muda scale of blood. It's awesome. But even more so, they get the win, and we're gonna get our retribution. Nah, fuck that. The guns are back. We got the full power of the Bang Bang Gang. Just missing Jay White. Just need him back, and we're at the full, like, insane power of these boys going crazy because Austin and Colton come in to make the save, and it's wonderful. You gotta love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then there's surprise. Sky Blue's got a squash match against Nixie SS, Indie Darling, who I believe just got a new contract. I'm not sure where, but good for her. Great look. Like borderline clown with the makeup, but borderline geisha at the same time. It's interesting. She stands out. I'll give her that.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah, and Sky Blue also had like great gear on for this. I mean, it was a squash match, but still, she looked good out there.
Walsh, if you don't remember Sky Blue, she's a local for us, and she was in a match like 6 months ago or so. It was a cage match, and she got busted open real heavy.
Yeah, the women's first Blood and Guts match. Yeah.
Yes, and like she's like licking her blood and laughing and shit.
Yeah.
Like the image was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do remember you showing me that?
Yeah. Like hardcore fucking match, dude. It was great.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. And then main event, Kevin Knight taking on Hook. Because we're bringing the ops back, so Hook's got to get some wrestling time in. It's okay. Not my favorite match of the night, obviously, but solid. Don't have any real complaints. I mean, Kevin Knight's awesome. Hook gave him a run for his money.
I like Hook being utilized, and I like Hook looking good out there.
Yeah.
So,
and he's starting to incorporate some of the other ops repertoire into his playbook. Like he goes for Shibata's PK, and he just kind of grazes Kevin Knight, but he doesn't let it slow him down, and he recovers very nicely into like a near fall. I'm gonna give him credit.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, it's interesting. Good stuff for him. God, it could have been worse, could have been better, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it like the New Day walking away from WWE because they're not getting paid what they want.
I'm telling you, new nights. You got yourself a new trios champs right there. You just got to bring in Kevin Knight to be part of it.
Oh God, dude, there's definitely something there. Also, a quick little side tangent on Collision. Tony Schiavone and Nigel kind of stopped the proceedings mid-show to give a little shout out and best wishes to Rebel, who has recently been diagnosed with terminal ALS.
ALS, yeah.
And
yeah,
God, it's just awful, but some people still care, and that's nice. Like then they wear their hearts on their sleeve, and then it's nice to feel good about like the people you work with actually caring, you know?
Yeah. Because it popped up for me Saturday afternoon, I think, and I was talking with Christina about it, and Yeah, it's nice to know there's some degree of support system there right now
Yeah.
from not just her family and friends, but like the actual AEW community. So it's nice. I just hope for the best for her.
Mm-hmm.
ALS is no joke.
It was zero joke at all. All the best to Rebel, not Reba.
Yes, not to Reba McEntire. No.
Yeah.
Rebel.
Yeah. But other musings out in the world of wrestling. Andrade, new champ. He beat Yoda in New Japan. He's now the IWGP Global Champion.
Yes, he is.
Hell yeah. There was a cute video that they put out on social media from AEW this week about him being the most handsome man on TV. That's pretty great.
Just leaning in more into it.
Mm-hmm. And God, CM Punk pulling at my fucking heartstrings, getting the new Larry tattoo this week. And
Yeah.
it was very sweet, very cute. And I feel that. I know what anybody who's lost dear friend like Larry knows that pain. God, man.
They're like your children.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
It's like losing a kid, and you're supposed to be buried before your kids. So
That's what they say.
I will make sure that I am buried before Maya.
So, what you're saying is we should just get tortoises.
Yes, to guarantee the outliving process by
Or
a factor of 10.
What were those cockatiels or whatever that lived like 70 years?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
some birds get real old too.
A lot of parrots. Parrots are ones that can live like 40, 50 years or more. Get a crocodile. Some of them live to be like a couple hundred sometimes.
Yeah,
No dinosaurs.
they're too expensive to maintain, dude. Like they eat a lot.
Like children.
Well, you know what? Just move into an HOA community
Yeah.
and you'll have enough food to last you a while.
Free range gator.
Yeah, you want to come measure my grass, Susan, to make sure that I've cut it low enough to your standards? Go right ahead. You want
Go get her, Albert.
That feels too real.
Yeah, I named my alligator Albert.
I was gonna say Umberto, so it's better than mine.
Oh God, poor Berto, man. That dude wants to work, and they're not letting him right now.
They're just not letting him.
Wait, maybe he's on main event?
That's not working.
I don't know. I never watch it.
Exactly.
I just never watch it. Oh God. Anyway,
Yeah.
who know? We'll be back with Backlash next week, right? We can look forward to Backlash. There's Roman, and he's defending his title against Jacob Fatu. The Danhausen's gonna have a tag match against Kit Wilson and The Miz, right?
We got that.
Yeah. We're finally getting the Io versus Auska match. Seth versus Braun Breaker, and Trick Williams versus Sammy. That's 5
I feel like
matches.
there's gonna be shenanigans in 4 of those.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
5 matches.
Just as
3
many
hour
as
PLE.
yeah, just as many as WrestleMania.
1 hour's worth of wrestling.
If
Not
that.
even.
This
Or
isn't
less.
This isn't an A pay-per-view. This is a B level pay-per-view. We're getting maybe 30 minutes of wrestling, Derek.
With 2.5 hours of commercials.
Yeah, 20 minutes of that is gonna be Roman and Jacob Fatu's match. Plus their entrances. Roman's gonna take about 10 minutes to get to the ring.
Yep.
It's about 10 minutes of them talking back and forth in between the entrances and the actual match.
Yeah, Roman likes a monologue during his matches.
So it's basically the PLE is just going to be a Roman match with commercials.
Yeah, and then we'll get hints of other stuff that happened.
Couple opening bands that they're like, no, your time frame's already over. We're setting up still.
Yeah, we already fucked your sync, or we're playing the music now.
We played it like 10 minutes ago. Where were you?
Yeah,
You told us to be on here at this time. Well, you should have known better.
plans change.
Brian said your time's up.
My time is now.
Let's see. You guys are supposed to start at 7, but you got to be done by 6:55.
Oh crap! Did we fuck up the daylight savings? Is that what happened?
No,
Oh,
I think
shit.
we were using A time. They're thinking B time.
I was on military time.
It looks like here you guys owe us $20K because we subtracted 5 minutes.
When is o'clock?
Anyway, that's gonna do it for us this week. We'll see you. God, next week. I'm not looking forward to watching Raw or SmackDown this week at fucking all, and that's saying something.
No.
Oh
No.
God.
I'm going to
Maybe
have
someone will bring in a kangaroo.
Grayson Waller.
Yeah. Yeah, bigoted, but whatever.
What?
Why? Because he's Australian?
It's on his gear.
Oh, well then, you know what? Okay, never mind. I take that back.
You didn't say Rhea?
No.
No.
No, because Grayson's way more Australian.
Yeah, he is way more Australian. Anyway, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the engagement, hit all the buttons. We really appreciate it. Hit the links in the description below for our merch store, which is now hosted on our official website, nightoffpod.com/store. Our Discord, our subreddit, all the fun places you can find us online at Night Off Pod everywhere, while Derek does the Virgin Mary and Jesus with his dog here.
These spoiled little puppers.
She fell right back asleep. She woke up for a moment like, Dad, what are you doing? Oh, okay, I'm going to go back to bed.
Yeah. Only thing left to do is say goodnight, boys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, baby girl.
There we go.
Buenas noches, bitches.